The Trump administration is plagued by setbacks this week, with his anti-weaponization fund scrapped and Republican senators pushing back against his choice for attorney general.
This coming as the White House is in the midst of negotiations to end the Iran war. NBC's Gary Grumbach has details from Washington.
Despite several setbacks this week, President Trump looking ahead, expected to nominate Todd Blanche as his next attorney general.
I'm honored and humbled that the president indicated he was going to nominate me today.
Blanche is currently serving as the acting attorney general, elevated after Pam Bondi was fired last month. But his nomination faces an uncertain future in the Senate. Blanche is Trump's former personal attorney, and while acting AG, he's proved he's willing to investigate the president's perceived political enemies, securing an indictment against former FBI Director James Comey and the Southern Poverty Law Center. But it's Blanche's support of the president's anti-weaponization fund that has bipartisan condemnation.
Democrats are going to oppose Blanche's confirmation as vehemently as we have opposed the slush fund and every other corrupt act Trump and his top fixer have committed.
I think the mere fact that it would have been a legal action that the administration could take suggests that we should make sure that it cannot be done by future presidents.
The president defending the fund that would have used taxpayer money to pay people who claimed they were unfairly targeted during the Biden administration.
The weaponization fund, as far as I'm concerned, was a beautiful thing. It was something I didn't make it, but I heard that. I thought that was the greatest thing.
The president facing a Republican rebellion in the House as well.
The concurrent resolution is adopted.
4 Republicans joining all Democrats to pass a war powers resolution directing the president to remove U.S. forces from the war with Iran unless Congress approves moving forward. The vote symbolic in nature, but shows growing resistance within the president's own party to a war that's largely in a stalemate. While the president says a ceasefire is still in effect, fighting continues on both sides.
Bring it to Congress, debate it on the merits, and have his vote. That's the way the system's supposed to work.
Today, the president lashing out at the 4 Republicans who voted for the resolution, calling them grandstanders, and said they should be ashamed of themselves. The president's team in court tomorrow on another controversial topic, arguments at the appeals court here in Washington over the legality of President Trump's ballroom construction. A ruling on the future of the ballroom expected in the coming weeks. Gary Grumbach, NBC News, Washington.